They're pretty. They're pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty.
I think people get reptiles a lot for like an aesthetic and beauty reason. Because a lot of reptiles are beautiful and people just see it as like, oh, this is a pretty thing I keep in my room. People don't care as much about reptiles because people will humanize their dog and say it's part of our family, it's a happy little thing and it has a personality, but then people don't really see the personality in reptiles a lot because some people say they have cold heartless eyes and people don't make a connection as much to the reptiles and they're just more like a thing they keep on their shelf and they don't realize it's living.
I freak out. I love to take you.
There you go.
She's not a venomous species.
No.
They're a constrictor. You see how she's wrapping herself around there? She uses her muscles to kill and get her feed. Yeah.
Can we touch the tail?
Yeah. I offer the tail to more people because they're afraid of her face, but her face is... she's really nice.
The majority of them we got through rescues or trading.
Yeah.
I think about half of them are from rescues right now. Like people surrendering them to us where they're like, I can't take care of my pet anymore, can't afford it, or I'm like gonna kick out of my house, or like I just can't take proper care of this animal for any reason.
Yeah.
Or some other ones we've gotten are like a person was gonna release it into the wild and we're like, no, we'll come get it.
Don't do that.
It has to do with that, yeah.
It hurts the ecosystem. Like,
Yeah, especially here in Florida, since we have such a like humid and hot ecosystem, it's really easy for snakes and reptiles to adapt to the Florida ecosystem.
we have 10 in here, and there should be one more ball python behind you in a tank.
And there's one more in our bedroom, so it's
and
11 ball pythons.
11. Well, 12.
12?
10, 11, 12.
12, yeah. 12 ball pythons.
12 ball pythons.
Two hog noses.
Yeah, those
A
two little
red-tailed
guys.
boa.
And Brazilian rainbow boa.
Brazilian rainbow boa.
Yeah.
So that's 15?
Yeah.
15 snakes.
Yep.
The first snakes we actually got were the hog noses.
Yeah.
But the first rescue we did was our leopard gecko Spunky. And that was actually from our neighbor, just like right across the street here. We found her on Facebook. She's like, my cat keeps trying to eat my leopard gecko, and I'm afraid for it, and I just don't want to be worried for it anymore. So we're like, okay, we'll come take your leopard gecko for you, and we'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Delete that app.
I mean, we just both really love animals, so I mean, it just...
And we found a niche in the reptiles too. We found numerous people who weren't able to take care of their reptiles, and we're like, even like in Orlando, there's, if you search reptile rescues, a couple of them pop up on Google, but they're not active anymore.
Yeah, they're just not active.
So we're trying to keep the pets down now, just more or less focus on rescue, so we have less mouths to feed.
Jerry, what was the total you said again? 197. 10 of those were jumbo. Yeah. Who's getting the 8 smalls and 1 jumbo? No, the 8 smalls are for part of that frozen order with the mice I already put down.
This is a lot compared to what we normally get just because it was a trade-in and I'm just getting as much as we can hold right now. This will be about a week to 2, maybe 3 weeks of food, and we're pushing like 80, 90 bucks now. So, I mean, lucky if at this place it's cheaper than the other place that we used to go to. Like now it's 80 bucks for 3 weeks versus $90 for a week. So this is a lot better.
I'm a full-time student and I work part-time, and he's working part-time now, and that's all the income we really have coming in. So like we're okay, but like we could use more. Like it'd be easier if we had like donations and help. Yeah. But but the hardest part is just getting our name out there. But we've only been doing this for a couple months, and it seems like we're gaining like a lot of like popularity out there.
Any pee, any poop, anything I should be worried about. You look pretty good. Okay. Put you back there. The thing sometimes that makes it really hard to be an actual reptile rescue, quote unquote, is because there are people out there that'll say they're a reptile rescue, but then they just want ball pythons or bearded dragons or stuff like that for really cheap so they can turn around and try to sell it for really high or breed them and sell the babies for really high and just try to make a profit out of it. And I mean, you just gotta watch out and learn which is which.
And like, we do intend on breeding some of them, but the ones we
Yeah.
take in as rescues, we do
do
not
not.
intend on breeding at all.
No.
We're going to adopt them out as pet only. We're not looking for breeders to take them in. We're looking for happy homes for them to love
Yeah.
forever. Because they can live about 20 years in
Yeah.
captivity. So these are pretty good lifelong pets for you.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're just looking for happy people.